And now, ladies and gentlemen, time for your favorite game. Who's that douche canoe? Oh, no, not silence, boy. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Hello, everybody. Good morning, and welcome to the show on this beautiful Hump Day. Yes, it's Wednesday, and we are here live. So great to be here once again with all of you wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, amazing people, as always. And let's see here's who Jason Gunnerman. Woo-hoo, yeah. Damn crows. Hey, all right. Greg Jonick was first. Let's go. All right. Welcome to the show. Yes, indeed. Cliff Hickson was number 2. What you going to do when Cliff Hickson comes on Hump Day? We got Ron Klotzer, number 3. Yes, sirree. Uh-oh, David E. Persons with the joke of the day. Let's see. How do you recognize a frauditor in a department store? The frauditor is the one trying to slam the revolving door. I love it. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. We got Keebler in the house. What's up? Well, I'm disqualified in the first 5 comments. I'm disqualifying the first 5 comments. Because I'm danger and Doc said so. What's up, Hezen fam? Yay, what's up? Great to see you. Terry Barnes, good morning, my friends. God bless you too, sir. Yes, absolutely. And of course, we're joined by Highway Star. Yeah. Texas Tim is in the house. Let's see who else. Jaime Palmetto El Bay says there's no need to fear. Jaime Palmetto El Bay and Hezekiah here. Good morning, Your Honor. Jaime Palmetto El Bay appearing on behalf of YouTube. Texas Tim. Let's see who else. Who else did I miss? Anybody? Greg Joner, David Ron, Greg David, Cliff Hickson. Did I say hello to you? Hello. There's no enemies in the house. Good to see ya. Let's see. Terry Barnes, Greg Jonick, Keebler. Chuck is here. What's up, Chuck? Good to see you. Always good to have you here. Always good to have all of you here. As you know, I love you guys. Best fans in the world. Ding dong, dag, dag, nabbit. Chef M80's in the house. Unclean Hands is here. Right here. The place to be, can't you see? Oh, there's someone who wants to say hello to you.
Hello, Mr. Unclean Hands. It's been a long time. I'm very happy to see you
All right. Carl's Order of the Squirrels. All right. All right. So, and with that, it looks like we're caught up. I didn't see Tiny, but just in case you're here and I missed you, hello. She always gets mad when I don't see her, and I saw Highway Star, so I figure she's probably watching. All right. Oh, good morning, good morning. Happy hump day. It's Wednesday. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're halfway through with the week. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Snafu the Great with $5. News Now Voodoo, you got some nerve dissing James Earl Jones. That man's the GOAT. Give him all the trifecta. Oh, you got it. You got it.
Oh, no. Not that. I haven't had that in months. No, Hez, please. Ow. Ow. Oh, he's stabbing me in the ow. Oh, no, that hurts. That hurts, Hez. Come on, man. That's cruel and unusual punishment. Just do it. Ow. What did... What could possibly be next? Oh, by the way, man, I just wanted to tell you guys that not only was James Earl Jones not the GOAT, but what was that other movie he was in? Was he in that baseball movie or something, man? I don't even know, man. I ain't got time for this guy. I don't know why you guys are so worried about him. He played Darth Vader. Oh, no, wait, yeah, that's pretty cool because he's a bad guy. Yeah, I like the bad guys, man. Ow!
That kid's got a mouth on him, something fierce. All right, thanks. Thank you so much for the 5. You guys are amazing. I love it. Hez must be having technical difficulties. What? What did I do? What happened? What? Oh, dude. I got your whole outfit right here already picked out for you. I laid it all out for you nice. And I got your breakfast there all set for you and everything. The coffee isn't yours, though. Yours is the water. The coffee's mine. Anyway, guys, since Unclean Hands is here, I wanted to start the show with an Unclean Hands video. So why don't we go ahead and get that done? Although there was one thing, though. Where are those? Mini Hez keeps... I never wanted to show his face, but he keeps accidentally popping on screen. Oh, wait a minute. Keebler's got something for me. Whoa, wait a minute. StreamYard canceled plans and raised prices. What? Holy crap, hammer sandwich sauce. I was not aware of that. Okay, hey, buddy, real quick. Can you sing the song? I wanted everyone to hear it because, no, not right now. It's too early in the morning. What? The food? What's wrong with the food? It's just turkey. It tastes good. Well, it's still kind of hot. So while it cools off, you want to sing the song for the people that you sang for me yesterday? No. Too early in the morning, you're not in the mood?
Oh my gosh, this smells.
Your breakfast smell? Oh, no. Hey, Donna Ray's in the house. What's up, Donna? Great to see you. All right. Yeah, last night before we went to bed, my son sang a song for me, and I thought it was beautiful. And I thought, I asked him if he wanted to share it with you guys, and he said, yeah. But like I said, he just woke up, so he's probably just, early in the morning. It's like, I don't want to perform in front of people already. Yes, sir.
It smells like the green beans mixed with the turkey, which both smell bad.
Oh, you don't? Okay, it's peas. Okay, the peas, not green beans, but I got you. All right. Well, maybe after we play the first video of the day, he'll be more up and more ready to sing for you guys. Right now, he's... What? Right now, he's eating his breakfast. All right, guys. So we're going to start. Since Unclean is here, and I had an Unclean video on deck, let's start with an Unclean Hands video. Oh my goodness gracious. It's so great to have you guys here again. As always, let's go ahead and get this parted. It's turkey with turkey gravy. It's yeah, it's good stuff, man. Believe me, it's one of my favorites. All right, I love you guys. I gotta go deal with him. Watch the video. Here you go.
Hey bros, what's going on? This is Cotton. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.
Good morning, folks. Another fairly short video. Today I bring you the auditor that goes by the Canton Hall of Shame. Yes, that's his name, the Canton Hall of Shame. He's going to a city council meeting and raising all kinds of cane because his limited speech at the city hall meeting, at the town council meeting. And the funny thing is, they never interrupted him during his whole 3 to 5 minute spiel that he went through, so I'm not exactly sure what he's talking about. Let's check out this hillbilly.
Many times before, some fancy speech prepared tonight. I'm just going to tell you, we're being put on notice. I'm doing it on the cameras, I'm doing it from everybody here. All right, this letter here is good. Timestamp. This is January 25th. All right, this year. All right, this is you, Mr. Mayor. I don't want to hear anything about who I'm addressing. I want to be addressing everybody today. The first thing I want to say, sons, I want to apologize to you too.
I'm going to try to put closed captions in this because it's hard to understand him for part of this. But he's got his son with him doing the filming. He's got some other clown in the front row that claps every time he says something. It's very odd.
Because we have failed you as a village. I'm going to say that right now. Since no one here has the guts to stand up and actually do something and say it, I'll say it. We have failed our children. We all have. We have failed our children. Now, if anybody didn't hear that, hear me now, okay? We need to draft it overall. I already heard what you're planning on doing for the next town hall meeting. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna shut that down right now. We're gonna disrupt the narrative. Every time we hear something that we ain't agreeing with, and you guys not addressing the issues at hand, we're gonna shut it down. We're gonna speak out. We're gonna interrupt. We're gonna stop it. And you're not gonna do a damn thing about it, except listen.
Well, we're already through about half the video that he thought he'd upload to YouTube. And does anybody have any idea what he's complaining about? I don't hear anybody saying anything to him about anything. So I'm not sure what he's not able to address. Let's continue.
All right? And just to shut it down, so y'all I love the law, okay? I've already gotten in touch with the BCI. I already know that you guys are planning under ORC 2917.12, disturbing a lawful meeting. Not gonna happen. I want y'all to please go ahead, pull out your pen and paper. I want you to write this down. I'm gonna learn you something today. It's called Brandington versus Ohio, 1969, which it says freedom of speech and press does not permit a state to forbid advocacy with the use of force and or a law violation, except when such advocacy is directed to inciting or producing imminent lawless action. Now, keep those words in mind, imminent lawless action. To tell you people, we don't want to hear you bullcrap, your narrative isn't fitting ours, you're not addressing our issues, is not a lawless act. It is us standing up for our rights in the First Amendment. You know what's really damn scary? You got a law enforcement officers out here that don't even know what the hell the First Amendment is. Do any of you know the 5 rights entitled to me under the First Amendment? Any of you stand up and tell me right now the 5 freedoms.
Here we go, right into the auditor script. The guy in the front row right here, the guy with the funny haircut, he's the one doing the clapping. That's the audience right there.
Entitled to me under the First Amendment. Speech, protest, right of religion, right to redress grievances with my government office, and I shouldn't have to worry about tyranny. I'm telling you now, it's over. I've contacted the BCI. If you try to attempt to prevent people from speaking at the next town hall, if you guys do not address the issues and face what we got a single father, we have no fathers for these children. We got an epidemic. We got a housing epidemic. We got a healthcare epidemic. We got a childcare epidemic. We got a police brutality epidemic. We got a lack of accountability epidemic. And until you people are addressing these issues at hand, it's not going to get quiet. And I've already warned y'all, I'm going past my 3 minutes, but I'm going to tell you this now because you really need to hear this. This is the beginning. And that's your problem right there. It's gonna get more. So when are y'all coming to the table and gonna talk?
Well, they get his one friend and his two kids to clap for him. I don't know what he's actually going on about. Canton, Ohio, sure, they got problems, but doing this isn't solving any problems. It's just making you a YouTube video. It's nonsense.
Well, other people are saying the same damn thing. Anybody else disagree with what I said?
I like your point. I like your
Thank you very much. When are y'all gonna come talk to me? The community, I'm speaking for the community.
Our next speaker is Mrs. Skylar Bruce. Ms. Bruce.
Can we stop recording? Yes.
So he ran out of time. He still wanted to keep talking, and they never tried to prevent him from talking in the first place. They uninterruptedly let him go on for the 3 to 5 minutes, whatever they have there for a time limit, without saying a word to him. Wait a minute, is uninterruptedly actually a word, or did I just make that up? How weird. Anyway, all he had to complain about was them not allowing him to speak, and he spoke for the whole time. So if anybody gets it, let me know. I'm going to look back on this guy's channel and see what started all this. Okay, I found his very first video. I'm going to play a little bit of that so we get some understanding on what this guy's actual problem was. After he did this video, there's some other videos about CPS. They took his kids and stuff like that. So we'll see what happened.
Please be careful exiting our end.
I will. Any of those tyrants out there?
Yeah, they're all out here, bro.
They are cowards.
That's why I say it'd be in your best interest just to head back to your truck.
No, man. It's cowards. No, y'all. No. Why should I come when you just assaulted me? Why? Why? Why should I? Give me a reason why I should. Give me a fucking reason why I should. I told you specifically in that phone call to talk to them bailiffs before I even came, and you didn't. Cowards. No, you are cowards.
Now, this is his first video, so I don't know what led up to all this. But anyways, if you're going to be a tough guy, you can't start crying when you're talking to the police. It doesn't look good.
When can I do my FOIA request? Can I do my FOIA request? My FOIA request, my records request? I'm not allowed to do that either. No, I'm not allowed to come here at 11 o'clock and do my goddamn grievance like I was supposed to. Like, no, why? Why couldn't I do it originally? Oh, you're going to come beat me to hell up again? Wrap me up some more because you don't like the words coming out of my mouth because you're in there to the law? No, why don't you read up APM 9114 on ODJF grievance and 5101-911. Why don't you look that up? No, you guys are going to listen to it. You want to sit there and keep putting your hands on it? No, there's nothing wrong with what I'm saying right now. No, this isn't disorderly conduct. You better learn disorderly conduct, man. State v. Thurman, I already know the rights.
Well, from what I'm getting out of this so far, he went to fill out a FOIA request and they put hands on him and he doesn't explain why, or maybe he will toward the end of the video, but it's not very long. Anyway, let's see if we can get to the bottom of this.
Just no, it's not being disorderly. It's telling you guys things you don't like to hear. I'm not saying anything threatening. I'm not using fighting words. I'm not cursing. I know my rights, and I'm done with y'all threatening me with this damn gaslighting bullcrap. No, disturbance is what you guys just pulled today. Disturbance, good. I am glad. You guys are tyrants, and what y'all are doing here and what you've been doing for over 2 years to me is an abomination to everything you are. No, how? How can I when y'all won't even let me? And that's what I was supposed to do here today at 11. Was I not, Shackles? Wasn't I supposed to do that today at 11 today, Shackles? When I supposed to do that? Then why the hell am I getting assaulted by everybody in the building? I'm not even allowed in there. Why? Because you don't want to answer questions. That's right. You run away like cowards every time you confront it. And then when someone sits there and says things you don't like, you threaten them.
Well, there's a little more detail. He got kicked out of the building and trespassed because he was probably acting like this, being disruptive. That's my guess.
You're trying to take their freedom away from them. You're starting to take their vehicles on the only thing they got. Not giving a damn about the repercussions and consequences of what shit like that would do to somebody who has 4 kids. And all he wants is answers on why y'all think y'all have the gall and audacity to steal my children from me. And I got records and evidence showing y'all had no grounds to do it. But y'all don't want any of it brought to light. None of it. No, you haven't. This is what y'all do to me every time you set an appointment at 11 and then y'all assault me when I get here.
The details are leaking out. He got his car repoed. Sounds like the Siberian tiger kind of guy. Just likes to yell and scream at cops, because reasons. And he got his kids taken away from him. Somehow CPS got involved, and sounds like a big mess to me. I don't know if it was justified or not, but he's not helping by being angry all the time.
Cowards! No, you weren't. Well, after you create all this shit, you do that? After you create all this havoc.
Not the bailiffs.
You were told to tell them to leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Security
I went through the security.
I did all that. I walked through the elevator. It was when I went to the elevator, it was when I was accosted.
Justin, we're done.
Why? Because you don't want to hear facts?
Because we're not going to stand out.
Because you don't want to hear facts? Because you don't want to hear facts? That I already went through the security. I went through the metal detectors. I was at the elevator, and then that's when I got accosted on the way down to y'all. Cowards.
Another little detail, it was a court bailiff that kicked him out of the building, so he was probably in there trying to film in the courthouse. So, that's just a guess.
Oh, they don't care. So when can we sit there and be able to file my grievance, Shackles? Already have. When can I turn in my evidence, cowards? When? 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 You told me to be here at 11. I was here. I was plenty civil till I got accosted by 5 bailiffs for no reasons.
When you can talk to me civilly,
I was civil till I was accosted by 5 bailiffs. Quit gaslighting. Quit gaslighting. Quit gaslighting. You know what the definition of gaslighting is? It's a form of freaking psychological abuse. You want to keep gaslighting and act facts.
We can't hear you any better when you're raising your voice.
Well, you shouldn't have accosted and put hands on me. You should have told the bailiffs, leave me alone when I entered the damn building. Cowards. Cowards. You tyrant cowards.
Well, okay, Mr. Angry got that kicked out of a building apparently, and fortunately for you, I just found the footage that he uploaded of the brutal assault, and he did absolutely nothing wrong to deserve this assault. Let's check this out.
There's not a single sign there saying it says that's restricted area. Doors are open.
I'm looking for a chair or a teacher. What's your name? Justin, sir. I gave you my name. Thank you very much. I appreciate your help, ma'am. Thank you.
Give us your name.
Sir, that's not how this works. I don't have to identify myself to you in any way, shape, or form. No, sir, I will not. Not until I at least speak to Mr. Trent and or Mr. Gutierrez so they can identify 3 bailiffs. Very simple. I'm here under, and to let you know, I'm here under Article 1, Section 16. We're not going to turn this around and try to say I'm causing any disturbance. You
Go ahead and have a seat till we get hold of it.
you need a retrain. I'm going to be holding you accountable for that. I'll tell you that.
What?
You need a retrain. You need to tread lightly.
Step out of the office. Don't directly step out.
No, you need to step
Step out of the office.
Don't you grab my camera, sir. Don't grab my camera, sir. What are you doing? You seeing this? You seeing this, sir? You seeing this? You getting it right?
Absolutely unhinged.
Over. Sir, I'm already turned over. I can't. I'm against the wall. I need to tell me to over.
Dumbass, you need to
Is there a reason you're putting your hands on me, sir? Yes. Why? Why are you putting your hands on me? I don't need to leave. I'm here speaking to Mr. Trent or my Cachero. I'm pressing assault charges. Please call the police.
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, my laptop is ruined. It is shattered from
That
that.
was a mistake. I'm here, sir, grabbing my phone. Throwing me to the ground. Please get your hands on. Won't listen. No, I don't need to listen to you, sir. You're on your stuff. Call the police. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Excuse me. I need to grab my other phone. No, you're not. You're not going to jail. I told you to leave. Get your hands off me. Get off of me. Get your hands off me. No. Keep recording. I'm calling the police.
This is how they are in all of the city of Canton, ladies and gentlemen. Right here.
Anyway, he got taken to the ground because he refused to leave the office when he wouldn't identify himself. So he's going to go on for about 20 minutes. Finally, the police are going to come in and escort him out. So we're going to rush to that.
Water fountain real quick. I can get a sip.
You know what? I don't know that we have.
I need a drink.
I got the
Is it one around
same
the corner?
problem. Like,
Is there a bump on my fucking eye, dude? I feel it. It like feels bruised. This shit right here. They're like a lump. Yeah, there is. Good. I need a picture of that shit right now. Oh, absolutely. That's him right there. He's going to fucking attack us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's one, sir. We already know who it is.
You already know who it is, but yeah, y'all still won't identify him.
Well, he's right. They did attack him. They took him down to the ground because he was refusing to comply and leave the court office or the bailiff's office. And yeah, cops ended up escorting him out, and he got trespassed from the building, and he can't go back there. It's crazy. Anyway, that's his whole problem. That was his first video, and there's still no. I don't know why he started, he lost his kids, why they revoked his car. I have no idea, because he never tells us. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Hope you enjoyed. Love you. Bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Unclean Hands. And look at who else is here this morning. We got P. Barnes a second. We got My Tiny Chihuahua Life is here. Michael Wyatt, what's up? Let's see, who else? Graham from the Comedy Bob Show. Leland Squirrels, what's up, Leland? Who else did I miss? If I missed you, thank you for joining us. I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Oh my goodness gracious me. Yeah, we got Donna Ray. What's up? I don't remember. I think I said hello earlier, but it's all right. It's always fun to have two. All right. So yeah, this guy, he's out in the street screaming at the cops saying, "You guys are cowards because I'm your boss, and you're a coward because you didn't follow the orders and directives of some random idiot that was being asked to leave by telling the bailiffs to leave him alone." And I didn't hear him say that to the cops either, not in those words anyway. Of course, he's always going to make it sound different than it is. What you got to say, boy? I thought you were asking me something. Greg Jonick with 5 gifted Frauditor Follies memberships. Let's go. Here's your happy dance, Greg. All right, yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh man. Huh? What? My fans love you. You don't have to be shy. What's up? So sing. Here, let me turn the microphone towards you. He wants to sing a song for you guys.
The song that we were singing that Dad was telling you about. Trees of green, roses too. I watch them bloom and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world. I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Remember the part about the babies? Yeah, I see a baby. Watch it grow.
I see when saying, how do you do? You're really saying, I love you.
I see babies cry.
And I think to myself, oh, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They're gonna learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
All right, yeah. Round of applause for Minnie Hez. right. I love it. Oh yeah. Yeah, last night at bedtime, you know, we were laying down and all of a sudden I hear, I see trees of see right now I think maybe he's a little nervous. I don't know, because he like last night he like had it. He's like, I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The only part he was having trouble with yesterday, like he doesn't necessarily know all the words, but he knew more than I thought he would. And I was very impressed.
It was clouds of white, and that's just because my teacher doesn't want me to sing that part.
Oh, all right, yeah. That's it. Oh, Mr. Thomas says, good morning. Hez and the Rash family. Question. Did you hear about the SUV joined the gym? It wanted to be a 4x4. Aerobics. Rubik's cubics. 4x4 Rubik's cube. Yes. I think mine is mine is a 3x3. Yes, they do make a 4x4. Keebler loved the song. P. Barnes II loved the song. Unclean Hands. Everybody saying how much they love the song. Leland Squirrels. Yep. All these applause and dancing. Donna Ray. Yes. Graham says you're a better singer than I am. Why do these morons say that law enforcement work for them when they're going to put a stop to it? When are they going to put a stop to law enforcement working for them? The problem is what they don't understand with that argument is that public servants work for the general public. They're supposed to do what's in the public's best interest. That's why whenever they talk about that specific Methodist Dave, there you go. I didn't say hello to you earlier. Hello, Methodist Dave. Great to see you. So when they make the argument about we're the boss of the police and how come they don't do what we say, the public servant is used by like an insult by these guys. So I almost don't like calling them that. But their job is to serve the public, the general public. The example I love to use are like the DMVs and the post offices. When a frauditor walks into like a crowded DMV and all of the people, the public that the servants are there to serve, wants the frauditor to stop filming them and to leave the building, and the people who work there ask the frauditor to leave, they are serving the public. Public servants are there to serve the public. Yes, that is true, but not the one random idiot with the camera, especially if serving him goes against the best interest of the general public. They're there to serve the general public. If following the directives and orders of the idiot with the camera actually goes against the best interest of the general public, then of course they're going to not do that. They're going to do what's in the best interest of the public, not the one random idiot. Juggernaut Jared Reed, what's up? Do you think the cop arrested Tariq Hill bet on the Jaguars to win? Rubik's Well, I think was Rubik American? I think the Rubik's Cube was invented in America, but the one you're playing with right now is Japanese. It's a Japanese puzzle cube. Yes, it's very, very good. Way better than a Rubik's Cube. Actual Rubik's brand cubes cost more and are much lower quality than a Japanese cube. This is this is a Japanese puzzle cube. It's even got like in case it's because you can turn it really, really fast, way faster than a Rubik's Cube. But so you don't overturn it, it actually has little magnets in the corners. See that? So that they'll stick when you try to.
And this is a real Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, and that's a regular Rubik's Cube. It's really stiff, hard to turn. You can hear it grinding when you try to turn it.
It gets stuck a lot.
Yeah. Dude, you're banging on the microphone and they can hear that really loud. So.
Can you hear that?
Yes.
They can hear that.
Crap hammer sandwich. All right, yeah, go around the other side and get it. Yeah, this is an actual Rubik's Cube. It says Rubik's in the middle. And then let me show them what it says on this one in the middle. I can't even read it. That's what my good cube says. I don't even know if that's right side down or upside up. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, there's that. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. What? Yeah. Yes. What? What's up, buddy? For your birthday, you want a 6x6 Rubik's Cube? I'm not going to teach you how to solve that one. You're going to have to read a couple books to figure that thing out. A 6x, I could do a 3x3. No problem. I could do those all day. Huh? No, the only ones I know are the 3x3 and the pyramid shaped one. Can you still cheat and take the stickers off? Wait, no, let me show them. No stickers. These are painted. There are no stickers. So no, you can't cheat it. Nope. Oh, he's pointing out that he likes the fact that the middle of it is purple. You see that? Like when you turn in the pieces, it's purple under there. He says he really likes that, and so do I actually. All right. Erno Rubric was Hungarian. Okay. All right, so it's not American. All right. Well, good. You see, you learn something new every day. Android mobile phone now comes with an app which translates. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, probably, I don't know. That's a speed cube. Absolutely, positively. Yes, yes, yes. And now that I got a speed cube, the actual Rubik's Cube hurts. I don't even have fun with it anymore. It's just too stiff. Maggie K, good morning. What's up? Good to see ya. And I never gave Juggernaut Jared Reed a proper round of applause. In case I missed it, Leland, of course. Michael Wyatt, of course. All right, all right. I'm so happy I got my soundboard back. And it comes with other perks.
Yeah, like I got my voice back. Yeah, it took forever, man. Now that I got my voice back, now all I need you guys to do is to get me off of house arrest. Where's Parson when I need him? Oh, by the way, Highway Star, I hope you didn't really like any of those Donna Reed records. Yeah, man, I pooped on those too. Nah, yeah, that was fun, man. And what was that other one I did? Oh, yeah, Carly Simon. Yeah, I pooped on all your Carly Simon records too, man. Yeah. Ow.
That kid's got a mouth on him, I'll tell you what. There he is! Person 1122 on Voodoo's side always. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Carl said no. Parson's like, freeze News Now Voodoo. Carl's like, no, kill News Now Voodoo. You got all your toys back? Well, no. What happened was I was getting donations. I've been getting some donations to help me get back to Florida, but separate from that, some people have been giving me donations to replace my soundboard so that I don't have to wait until I go to Florida to get my sounds back. So, yay! Thank you for everyone who helped make that possible. Do you think Silence Girl has the right to film people while they're eating in public? Well, it isn't about whether or not they have the right to do it. They do what they do because they know they can. That's not the problem. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do something. And it really drives me nuts because they'll go up to people and basically they walk into a place, wreak havoc, go home, laugh, and count their money. Meanwhile, the people who they were doing this to, their entire day is ruined. Sometimes their week is ruined, especially like if they get pepper sprayed. Maybe their entire life is ruined if they have a business that they have their fans call flood and get the business shut down, or if people get fired, or maybe you got a woman who's, got an abusive ex and they're in hiding and they don't need their face broadcast all over the internet. You know, when they're pepper spraying people, when they're literally bashing people's skulls open with their tripods, when they're doing all the things that frauditors do, the frauditors don't care about the consequences of their actions or how it affects their victims. You know, when they publicly humiliate these people on their YouTube channel and then they're walking down the street and people are pointing and laughing, why do they have to spend the rest of their lives under that humiliation? Because they went out to eat and some random idiot decided to film them eating and just focus their camera on them, and they're like, why are you doing it? Oh, that's the worst thing you can do is use your First Amendment freedom of speech to say something a frauditor doesn't like. You do that, you're gonna be punished for it. You better not. You better just sit there and ignore the frauditor and mind your business because the frauditors are the tyrants and you do what they say because they said it. That's the problem. That's the problem. You are only allowed to sit and not react and not look at them and not say anything and just not move. And you better hide your face if you don't want it on the internet. You're not allowed to just walk outside and just live your life. Nope. You have to do what the frauditor wants you to do when he wants you to do it, because if you don't, you're going to get pepper sprayed. You're going to get humiliated on the internet. You might get your business shut down. You might get fired. You'll have complaints put in against you. Anything they can do to ruin your life. We got $5 from Chuck. Oh, to help replace the equipment. Thank you so much, Chuck. Thank you. Thank you. Here's your happy dance. All right. And Highway Star for $2. Voodoo, go smell your Donnie records, boy.
Hey, wait a minute, man. Donny Osmond is the greatest singer of all time, man. Crazy horses. Woo, woo, yeah, crazy horses. That's what I'm talking about. I'm a little bit country. You're a little bit rock and roll. I'm a little bit awesome. And you all are just a bunch of buttholes. Cause I'm a frauditor. And you suck.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Highway Star. All right. Yeah. I can't even imagine Hez saying the word butthole, but when he's News Now Voodoo, he can say anything. I don't know. I try to keep it clean, man. This guy, his mouth, though, is out of control sometimes. What do you got to say about that?
Oh, man. You guys always talking about bungholes and buttholes. Just remember, what do I always tell you? I'm the pimp, you're the simp, and I've been eating all the shrimp. Yeah. You like that one, Hez? Is that funny? Huh? Ow. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to say hello. I'm also back. Thank you, guys. You're awesome. I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. And I got something for you. Right here. Here. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Well, I have to. Anyway, Rash. That's right. Rise the Chan with Hezokuai. We're live all day, every day. Say hello, Mini Hez. All right. I want to hear how his voice sounds with the sound effect on it.
Stop for a second. My name's Jackson. No. This guy.
Come on. Wait, no.
No, it was fun. It sounded cool. It was all right. It was good. I'll play it back for you later. Oh, you know what? Here, put the headphones on for a second so you can hear yourself.
Yeah. Say something. There's the audience is watching. Don't give them dead air. Talk. You talk. Dude, when we're here alone, I can't get you to shut up. Now that I want you to talk, you ain't got nothing to say. You shut up. All right. Anyway. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well. Oh, so this is what they sound like when you use it.
I need my headphones back, Jack, and do it again. Wheels turn around and round we go back, Jack. Do it again. Sounded like the Chipmunks. Yep. Anyway, we still got a little bit of time, so let's go ahead. I haven't done a vilified video in a while. This is a short one, but it should be good enough. So let's go ahead and watch a video by Vilified Freedom. All right, yeah. All right, here we go.
I was going to cook alligator for dinner, but I just realized I've only got a crock pot.
Big man, do me a favor, just stay right there by the business, okay?
Let's just let it be known. You've been on the scene for 30 seconds, and you've already been told, don't be over here. Be over there. Just like the other guy we just covered. Walking up on officers doing their job. Car full of people. Clueless on what's going on.
If you're a passenger, you don't have to identify.
Oh, so close. All you had to do is just sit there and do nothing. Keep your mouth closed. Nobody was addressing you. You could have sat there for who knows how long. But no, you just couldn't let it go. You just had to say something. Well, you know what they say. You mess around, you find out.
Hey, you are now breaking the law. You're interfering with the voice alone can't be deemed interference.
Yes, it is interference. You think
voice alone can't be. What's your name and badge number?
Wait a minute. Voice alone. Voice alone. Well, if voice alone, well, you then you must be going home tonight. You've done nothing wrong.
No. It's printed on my shirt. Move out of the way.
Are you trying to intimidate me?
I'm not trying to intimidate you.
So why are you so close to me?
Okay, give me your ID. You've interfered with an investigation. If you refuse to give me your ID, you're going to jail.
You sure about that?
Hey, go ahead.
Get your supervisor on the scene.
I don't need a supervisor. You can see him down at the jail. You're going to jail for interference.
What's interference? Just so you saying
with my investigation.
All right, he got his hand.
You have no right to interfere with an investigation.
He put his hands on me. Can I put my phone in my? So deprivation of rights under the color of law.
No, not at all.
I have a right to record.
You do. You can record. I don't care.
So you.
All right, that was a short one. Nice quickie from, ladies and gentlemen, my computer, Vilified Freedom. All right, so let's see what's going on. I was just, I had to, and I'm taking care of him. So anyway, what else is going on today, guys? Let's see. It's not quite 7 yet, so we got about half an hour left in the show. Oh my goodness gracious me! Let's see what else do we have. There hasn't been too much breaking news in the frauditing community. Let's see. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Let's see, what's Lucid up to? Oh, you know what? There's a couple I haven't done in a while, too. I'm just looking at my suggestions here. What about I don't know, man. I'm looking at Pug Sees Dumb People. I need to talk. Wait, somebody said something. What? All right, I just threw that out there because what the heck's going on, guys? You guys aren't here to watch dead air. You're here to watch me get funky like a monkey and acting kind of spunky and feeling kind of weird until I shave my beard, and that would be bezered. Bezered? What?
Welcome back to my corner of the internet, guys. I am the Lucid Dream, and today's video is going to be relatively quick as we're just going to take a look at the Siberian mole rat and the video he posted about his wife's court appearance back in April. First and foremost, though, as always, thank you to all of my channel members and subscribers. If you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would certainly appreciate it. And before we get into it, I also want to give a thank you to our sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Aura, and it's a crucial time to talk about them because hackers may have stolen the social security numbers of everyone in the US. Almost 3 billion records were stolen from national public data, which is a huge problem because these records include your phone number, your full name, your address, your date of birth, your social security number. We live so much of our lives online in this day and age that it's vital to protect yourselves on the virtual front and not leave yourself vulnerable. I've been the victim of identity theft myself, and when I tell you how horrible it is to try and sort through and rebuild after that, believe me, it isn't something you want to have to go through. Even now, every year, I get an alert that someone is trying to file taxes under my social security number, and it's frustrating. But all I can do is protect myself for the future. And that's why I started using Aura. Aura alerts me if they find my phone number, email, social security number on the dark web. They let me know if anyone is trying to use my information to access my credit or bank accounts. And they give me up to $5 million in identity theft insurance in case the worst happens again. We know the kind of people that are out there. They have no respect for privacy and they have no respect for other people. So it's really a no-brainer to me. You can go to my link at aura.com/lucidslair to try 14 days for yourself for free. That's enough time for Aura to find out if any of your personal information has been exposed from the current breach and give you a little bit of peace of mind. National Public Data has not come up with a direct method to check with them if you have been compromised.
Wait a minute, Dagnabbit, am I playing the commercial? Oh, and it's almost over. I'm sorry, guys. I had to go. I had to go get my son situated for school. So I put the video on and then I went in the other room. I came back and I'm playing. I forgot that she's doing the paid advertisements now. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, did you really want to watch the Siberian tiger anyway?
Hello, my fellow Americans. This video is intended to expose one of the corrupt judges in Clark County, Washington. This is a motion to dismiss on the case of my wife having been charged, maliciously prosecuted for obstruction a law enforcement officer in the state of Washington. This is going to be an exposure to what is actually happening all throughout the county and the country, exposing corrupt politicians, how the obstruction of justice is being carried out, how innocent Americans are being prosecuted and persecuted for simply standing up for their rights and the Constitution. This is going to be a video where I'm going to absolutely bash this judge, the prosecuting attorney, and this corrupt system, and the criminal gangsters of Clark County Sheriff's Office. So welcome and enjoy it. And leave your comment. And let's fight this fight. And we, together as Americans, will succeed. We will persevere. We will be victorious.
Okay.
Real quick, isn't it funny the way that anytime any one of these people get busted for something, it's a big, horrible, evil, rotten, no good, corrupt system? It could never be because they, did what they weren't supposed to do. It could never possibly be because they didn't follow the rules. It has to be because there's evil, bad, malevolent forces that are controlling everything. And again, it always becomes difficult to actually talk to these guys because there is corruption. There are corrupt politicians. There are corrupt cops. All these bad things do actually exist in the world. So it's like when they, make blanket statements and say, oh, well, are you saying that you support corrupt police? Of course not. But just because you got busted doing something, the police aren't corrupt because they busted you. Well, but what are you saying, that you support corrupt politicians that actually are committing extortion? No. But pulling you over because you don't have a license plate isn't a corrupt politician extorting money from you. It's not. I've said this a million times and I'll say it forever. If you want to argue, like, for example, here in Wisconsin, if you renew your registration on your vehicle, I think it's like $95 or $85, something like that. If you wanted to argue that the price is too high, I'll be right there arguing with you. Cool, let's go. That's a discussion I'm willing to actually have. But to say that the fact that the registration exists at all is some big, horrible, evil, rotten, no good, disgusting, terrible, tyrannical control, it's like, no. You got to have your vehicle registered. It has to be on record. All these people I see when they get pulled over and refuse to ID and refuse to register, it's like, this is my private property. How do they know that? If you refuse to show them any proof or any evidence that you actually bought that car, how do they know you didn't steal it? Well, did somebody report this car stolen? I don't know. You won't identify it. There's no license plate on it. There's no registration. We have no idea if this car was anything. We don't know because you won't give us any information. It's like all of these rules and regulations exist for a reason. And again, if you want to bring up aspects of these things that actually are worth fighting for, then okay. But getting caught not having your license plate or not having your registration or parking in a no parking zone isn't the big, horrible, rotten, evil, disgusting system. And the fact that cop caught you parking in a no parking zone doesn't prove that the cop is a tyrant. It proves that your dumbass parked in the wrong spot in a no parking zone when it was clearly marked no parking. Doesn't prove they're tyrants. It proves you're stupid.
So here's my problem with this entire thing. Even taking the fact he's a frauditor out of the equation, taking the fact that he's a foul human being out of the equation, this all stems from their car being repossessed. His wife got in the car because he instructed her to and told her not to get out. I get it. Getting your car repossessed probably sucks. That isn't a situation that anyone would want to be in, and it was probably a decision made out of desperation. But those tow truck drivers were there legally to repossess that car. It's not like they could just say, okay, well, she's not getting out of the car, we're just going to drive away. They can't do that. They have to do their jobs. They called the police. She still refused to get out of the car. Again, I get it was probably an emotional scene, but we have actual instances of injustice in this country, And then we have situations like this where you have people who refuse to take accountability for themselves crying corruption. This isn't corruption. This is very, very, very simple. Their car was being repossessed. They didn't want it to happen, and now they want to continue to play victim. That's all there is to it.
I mean, yes, I was mostly going to take testimony for the court, and then if ultimately Mr. Kimberly-Croft wants to have them played, we certainly can. If the court wants them played, we can play them from her USBs, or I can pull them up on the web base, whatever's easiest. Since we have them marked, I have the copied on whatever's easiest. I think she's brought a USB converter and can play. I also have my laptop, but we can use HDMI.
Okay, I see you've got something there, maybe. Okay.
Your Honor, I have a question though,
Yes,
before we continue. So the arresting officer is Mr. Shin. He's not on the witness list, he's not here. So why are these officers here?
Well, these officers were also present, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to hear the testimony of the officers. So I don't know anything about the facts other than what you guys have put in, attached to your documents. But I don't know the role. There were other officers obviously there, so
But don't I have the right to actually face the
You
officer
will,
that
you
accused me?
will at trial. This is just whether or not there's sufficient evidence to even get to trial. So we're here in a pretrial motion. You're saying your position is we shouldn't even have a trial because there's not going to be sufficient evidence.
Yeah, but the officer that accused me submitted a complaint, it's not here.
Okay, that's fine. You can make that as argument. When I'm gonna let the prosecutor, I'm not gonna present her case for her. I don't know what she's gonna present. So she's gonna present evidence. When we get to argument, I'm not here to decide whether or not you're guilty or not today. That's not the role today. It's just whether or not there's evidence to proceed to trial. Okay, so you can make that argument at the end if they don't bring that officer. I don't know if that's the officer they said's coming or may not. Okay, first witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. First, the state calls Sergeant Gregory Agar.
Yes, sir, if you could raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm testimony you're about to give is the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead and if you could state your full name and spell your last name for the record.
It's Gregory Agar. Agar is my last name.
Thank you. Go ahead, Ms. Sinclair.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Sergeant Agar. Where do you work?
The Clark County Sheriff's Office, ma'am.
Thank you. How long have you worked for the Clark County Sheriff's Office?
Over 9 years now.
And were you on, what's your current role with Clark County Sheriff's Office?
I'm a sergeant for the patrol division.
And what does that mean as far as duties go?
I'm in charge of supervising a squad of Sheriff's Office employees that work patrol.
Were you working the night of January 22nd, 2024?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you called to a house located at 11411 Northeast 47th Court in Clark County, Washington?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell us about the scene you were called to?
The scene that I was called to was a reporting party was calling into 911, saying that they were attempting to repossess a vehicle from a residence, and they were met with some opposition from the homeowners.
Okay. When you arrived, what did you see? I guess, were you one of the first on scene?
I was one of the first on scene, yes, ma'am.
Can you describe the scene when you came up on it?
It was pretty chaotic. We were dealing with two people that were trying to repossess the vehicle, and there were several family members out of the residence in the driveway at the street. I brought my patrol car down the driveway, which is a longer driveway, which provides a driveway for several residences. And so in bringing my patrol car down that driveway, the contact team that we had established used my car as kind of a position of cover.
Okay. And why, can you describe why?
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt real quick. So, Sally, if you're still watching, what you should do is maybe go back and look at some of my original content and the fact that I wrote and performed almost all the music on my show, and that I've made videos, many videos that are completely, literally just like mini movies, with me acting as the characters and doing skits and all that. And also, what's amazing is what we talk about is First Amendment auditors. That's the primary subject we talk about. We also talk about sovereign citizens and others. And what's great is they do these things. that they do, the things that we complain about them doing, right? If you ask them why they do what they do, they'll always say, because it's legal, because it's my right. Well, talk about using other people's content. That's called fair use, and fair use is legal. Why do you do what you do? Because it's legal. Why do you do what you do? Because it's legal. How about that? Don't know what the hell you're talking about. Don't know anything about me or my show. Shizness, do bandatiality. Yeah. Steal other people's content. You know, the overwhelming majority of the videos I show are from fans of this show. They'll tell me, hey, will you show my video today? Not stealing anything. Yeah, you're free to scroll to some other video. Anyway, I just thought I'd throw that out there because it always blows my mind. Like, these people go out and ruin people's lives, get people fired. They sue people. They steal money from the state through their frivolous lawsuits. They go through all this BS. They pepper spray people. They do everything they can to humiliate people on their channels. And they're heroes. And I come here and I show a video that I have permission from the creator to show. You're stealing people's content. Okay, you obviously know nothing about me, my show, or what I do. So you're an idiot. All right, have a good day. Bye.
Why you had to have a contact team? What was kind of the allegations going on?
There was allegations that one of the residents was going to get a weapon.
Objections. That's irrelevant to me.
Okay, it will be relevant as to why they're there. So I'm going to overrule the objection.
When you arrived on scene, did you, I guess, can you describe kind of what family members you saw, about how many, where everyone was?
There was at least two, I would describe as younger adults, a male adult, and then inside the vehicle in the driveway was the defendant.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I thought you were like an actual person. I didn't realize you were just a troll. But now, obviously, like, oh, I'm going to say something to set him off. And then when he does, I'm going to say triggered. Boy, am I clever. Boy, my life is full now. Boy, my children are going to grow up to be doctors and lawyers. And I'm going to sit on my $1 million pool because I said something that triggered a YouTuber. Yeah, I'm so awesome. I pat myself on the back. Yeah, go rub one out in the bathroom. I don't know what to tell you. Just celebrate your victory. You made a YouTuber. Acknowledge your existence. Oh, your life must finally be fulfilled. Yeah, good for you. I hope you know, I don't know. Maybe you could die happy now because you made a YouTuber acknowledge your existence. Yippee. Good for you. All right.
And can you identify the defendant by a piece of clothing?
In the room today?
In the room today.
She's wearing a green floral shirt.
Thank you. Please let the record reflect that Sergeant Ager the witness has identified the defendant.
Record will reflect.
Thank you. Okay, so you're one of the first on scene, and who else is there? Do you recall?
As far as
sorry, we've covered the people. I guess as far as law enforcement.
there were several deputies that were there.
Okay. Do you think towards the beginning, but in the middle of all the officers? I'm just trying to get a picture of what it looked like when you arrived.
So again, I was technically the first on scene, if you will, because I drove my patrol car down the driveway. Once I exited my car, that's when all the other deputies kind of conglomerated behind my patrol car, and then another front yard of a residence that we were next to.
Okay. And how are you all dressed for this situation?
In a very similar uniform to this.
Okay. Are you also wearing any additional protective gear based on the allegations of a weapon?
Personally, I don't remember if I was, but I know several deputies had their helmets on.
Okay. What did you do when you arrived?
I began kind of organizing the two separate contact teams, if you will. We were meeting a lot of verbal resistance from family members in the yard, the driveway. So dealing with that while understanding that we had two potential victims that were in the tow truck, which was attempting to repossess the vehicle.
And were they in the tow truck when you arrived?
Yes, they were.
And was their tow truck free to leave? Was there anything blocking the tow truck?
It was not free to leave. There was vehicles that were blocking, as well as family members, if you will.
Okay. Who was the original, I guess, target of your investigation when you were called to the scene?
I believe his first name was Leonid.
Okay, so the adult male.
Yes.
And Your Honor, the statement asked that there's no commentary from the audience.
Yeah, so you need to be quiet, sir. You're not representing her. Did you have an objection, Ms. Cribbles? Okay, if you can't quit talking to her, I'll have to excuse you from the courtroom. Did you have an objection?
Yeah, I do.
What is it?
Why is he, it has nothing to do with me again.
Okay, I have to get a background as to why they're there. I can't make a determination if there was obstruction unless I know if the law enforcement officers had a right to be there. So I need the background information. So the objection's overruled. Go ahead.
Okay, so where is the adult male when you arrive?
I believe he was in the driveway, but his actual location changed several times throughout the contact.
So he was always in movement.
There would be portions where he would be stationary and verbally challenging us, but he was moving a lot, yes.
Okay, and was he complying with orders to come to you?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Were you in a position to go get him?
No, ma'am, not initially.
Okay, why not initially?
Our primary concern was the two people that were in the tow truck and getting them to safety.
And was that done?
It was, yes.
Okay, and then what was kind of the next order of operation?
Once they were to safety, the male went into the residence at one point, at which point it kind of divided our resources between the house as well as the defendant who was in the vehicle in the driveway. And so the defendant being between us and the male that we were dealing with that was being verbally combative with us was the next problem that we had to solve, if you will.
Okay, did you call out to the defendant in the vehicle?
We moved up on the vehicle eventually and did ask her to get out. Yes, ma'am.
Did she comply?
No, ma'am.
Okay. What were, I guess, can you describe more about her position in the vehicle, dividing your attention and how that played a role in your ability to investigate the initial crime?
So it was pretty clear to us that investigating the initial crime, we were going to be getting some resistance in that. And so, again, talking about not wanting to present a confrontation and dealing with those issues with the defendant being between us and the male suspect who was in the house. Obviously, we had information that there were statements that he was going to get a weapon, and that was our concern, is if a confrontation was caused with this male coming from the house that was, we were advised of was getting a weapon. We did not want the defendant between us and that male subject.
Okay, so would you say that it's fair that you had concerns about your officer safety and the defendant in the vehicle safety?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you recall, I'm trying to see in your notes, do you recall specifically what weapon was threatened?
I don't recall specifically.
Okay. Ultimately, let's see. Ultimately, when you asked her to get a car, she did not comply. Ultimately, what did you do?
She was advised that she was obstructing a law enforcement investigation and that if she didn't comply with orders, she would be arrested. Again, refused to get out of the vehicle, and we had to break a window on the vehicle, and pepper ball was deployed into the vehicle to actually get her to unlock the door and come out.
Okay. And once she was removed from the car in that situation, did that allow law enforcement to direct all of their attention to the outstanding defendant?
Yes, ma'am.
And initial reason for being there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. No further questions from me.
Ms. Kurbelinkoff, do you have any cross-examination questions of this witness?
Yes, I do. So, my question to you: Are you arresting officer for my case?
The actual arresting officer, no, ma'am.
Okay. So, what official's duty were you engaged in?
The investigation of a harassment complaint.
Okay. So, prior to my arrest, did you suspect me of any crime?
We suspected you of obstruction once we advised that you were obstructing our investigation.
Okay. So you said do you think you had a probable cause to arrest me, that I committed the crime?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have a search warrant? Did you have a search warrant to search the car and arrest?
To search the vehicle when you were arrested, no, we did not have a search warrant.
Okay. So where was the vehicle located?
It was in the driveway of the residence.
Okay. Was I inside the vehicle?
Okay, so a couple things. First of all, their car was repossessed. If they're repossessing your car, that means you're not paying for it. So what's all this stuff about you can touch my property, this, touch my property, that? If you're not paying for it, it's not yours. That's why they're repoing it, because you didn't pay for it. It's not that complicated. Uncle Artie for $2 says, don't forget the super chats. Enter 4 random people. That's right, because this month's drawing is for handmade Uncle Artie. It's going to be at the end of the month or beginning of next month, just in time for Halloween. We got your Uncle Artie voodoo skull handmade by Uncle Artie. And we got your Uncle Artie cripple cat tombstone, also handmade. Great stuff, great stuff, great stuff. Just in time for Halloweeny. And yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and throw a happy dance out to the one and only what's his name again? Uncle Artie. All right. All right, yes, and it's almost time for the cupcake dance. So let's finish up this video and then hit the cupcake dance. Let's go.
Were you inside the vehicle?
Yes.
Yes, you were.
So why was I a subject of any investigation?
You were the subject of obstructing. Yes, ma'am.
Do you know laws regarding the possession of the vehicle?
You'll have to be more specific.
So repossession of the vehicle is a civil matter, not criminal.
Correct.
So what your general authority is?
My general authority with civil matters is not what the purpose of the investigation into you was, ma'am.
Okay.
We were there to investigate whether there was harassments and threats towards the 2 victims of the repossession.
Did my husband order you to leave, get off our property?
Several times.
Private property.
Yes. Several.
Okay. Did you leave?
No, ma'am.
So did you use force to remove me off the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. What justified you using the force against me?
Probable cause for obstruction.
So what law gave you what law or what authority did you have to order me to exit my vehicle?
Again, for our safety and your safety.
I did not ask you to protect me. I was safe with my husband at my driveway.
Okay.
So what law?
I just advised you.
Your Honor, objection asked and answered.
It'll be sustained.
Okay. Are you aware of the penalty of false swearing?
False swearing?
Yes.
What are you referring to?
Law 9872-040.
I would have to specifically look at the RCW to understand what you're talking about.
I believe I have the law. Okay. Are you aware of penalty of malicious prosecution?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh man, The video's almost over, but it's time for the cupcake happy day. Oh, wait. The cupcake happy dance. All right. All right. Okay. Ole. All right. I mean, all right. All right, all right, all right, all right. There's only like 2 minutes left in the video. I gotta get him off to school, but I got about 2 minutes before I gotta go. Wait, there she is. Yes, yes, yes. All right, we love you, Cupcake. All right, Maggie, you're the best. Always great to see you here in the morning. Love it, love it, love it. You guys are the best fans in the world. Let's finish up the video and then we'll go out on that. I love you guys. Thank you guys for joining us. As always, you're the best fans in the world. Yay, yay. All right.
Okay, again, no, she's her own witness. She's her own attorney. No talking to her while she's trying to conduct cross-examination. Did you have any other questions?
I think I want to play my 2 videos.
So they go ahead, they play the 2 videos. The court doesn't actually show them, and we are not going to watch the entire 1 hour and 15-minute court hearing. They cross-examine the second officer, and surprise, surprise, the stories are exactly the same. The videos corroborate the evidence, and this is set for trial. Now, he cuts the video right before the judge says the trial date, which makes me think the trial has either already taken place or they have taken a plea deal, one of the two, because this hearing took place back in April. So I don't know if this is just a grand attempt to make them seem like the victim of a corrupt system or what his purpose is, but this is ridiculous. Their car was being legally repossessed. She got in the car, refused to get out. This is not rocket science, and it certainly isn't corruption. It's just a inability to take accountability for your own actions. He has to be the victim. He has to be oppressed. He has to be the subject of corruption. That's why he makes all the bad decisions in his life, not because he just makes bad decisions, but because he's the victim. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see. I'm going to do some digging, see if I can figure out what happened at trial, and I will catch you on the next one.